It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirkland Street. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Bringing it out, it's Carr. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. Looking for a receiver. The pocket breaking down. He gets loose. QB gets the first, now looking for more. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
First at their own 43. Suddenly they're no longer backed up at near midfield after that one explosive play. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that previous play. What a catch! They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And just, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami and the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss.
That was picked off. What a play. Right screen over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Sun Devils. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. They now have the lead in the semifinal game.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Carr. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. It's a wide receiver screen. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. And the ball is picked off. Touchdown, ASU. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The completion makes it second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Trying to find room. It's Lyon. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Breaks free.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Sun Devils are going to cash in this red zone trip. On first down, it's play action. Moves left out of the pocket. He's going to lose yards there. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
offense will try to recover now at 2nd and 12. They'll run it from the gun. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down?
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Bringing it out, it's Carr. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
We talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. First down here for this offense. Pass knocked away and incomplete. That'll do it for quarter number 1. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. This time it's complete. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the Canes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Touchdown, Hurricanes, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
It's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. State offense comes back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Looking to scramble. He'll try a pass here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it with room to run. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Arizona State. A great catch and run for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
24, Miami, 7.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Carr. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Catch made by the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short throw complete to the tight end. And the Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
1st and 10 play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Carr. It's a fumble. The offense makes the recovery and takes off.
Wow, the defense makes a huge play. They were able to poke the ball away from the receiver, but the offense was quicker to get to the ball, so they retained possession.
The Hurricanes lining up here on 1st and 10. Hunt over the middle. It's Carr. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
The Canes are in the red zone now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Man, the defense did everything right here. Good coverage, good job of knowing where the quarterback is, but they just couldn't quite keep him short of the 1st down.
The Canes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Quarterback drops back, looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Miami, 14.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. They don't block the defensive end. He shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To throw, it's St. Clair. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the football. Running back grabs it on the screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Now it's second down here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Going to scramble now. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. And they'll make an adjustment for this important play. So the ball at midfield. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Grabbed by the receiver. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a real nice game there.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
The Sun Devils line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the Sun Devils looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Sun Devils. This offense cannot be stopped. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Bringing it out. It's Carr. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake on first down. He makes the grab. What a grab by the junior.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Running out of time in the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Carr. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Defense is coming after him. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And he'll set up to throw. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. Tight end makes the grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Anytime you see a defense sit back and cover 2, the quarterback knows he's looking for short to intermediate throws. He's going to have to put something on it. It's not...
Look out, he's in the clear. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. As the first down is still going. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Trying an onside to start the 3rd with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. The pass passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Inside the 25. Touchdown, ASU. They continue to roll up the score. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next-level speed.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Miami, 14.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Short pass finds the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Wants to throw it. Throws it to the right. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
The sack on first down. It's second down. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught by the receiver. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, well, it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
He's hit as he throws it. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incompletion makes it second down and 10 from the 27. Second down, we're going to throw it. And this pass is on target, caught. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And the Canes line up with a first and goal. Back to throw again. QB to the tight end for a completion. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second down and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grant behind the line. It's Lyle. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
After a long drive, it's a third down. Is it a touchdown or a field goal? This is a 4-point play. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Carr. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. That's another strike for this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Now the try for the two-point conversion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
Miami, 20.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
I like the pressure here from the defense. Quarterback gets outside, breaks contain with the bootleg. Nowhere to go with the football, so he decides to just tuck it and pick up a short gain.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State. And the route is on.
Chris, I can't believe the quarterback took it all the way to the end zone. That is a big-time play. The defense, to their credit, had everybody covered, but they forgot to account for the mobility of this quarterback. Sure made him pay for it.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Arizona State, 45. Miami, 24.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Offense retakes the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The defense wraps him up.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Using his legs here. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
So second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Not much on return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Gets loose. He breaks free. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
God, I love to see a quarterback willing to put his life on the line for his teammates. What a job here of picking up the first down, taking that big hit, and going right back to the huddle. You can see his teammates patting him on the back.
Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump. Kill. 418.
First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. He made the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And the Sun Devils getting set on 1st and 10. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Grab near the sticks. It's Lyle. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Let's it fly to the wideout. Here's another interception. We're losing track. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Caught behind the line. It's a bunt. He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that receiver back in the process.
Important second down play coming up. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here. We've played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. The shotgun handoff here. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down.
And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Play action here on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He fires this throw and is intercepted. He could go. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the offense trots back onto the field here. They're going to run it here. Fights through a tackle. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Gonna run it. It's Warren. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
You don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. Takes the toss and heads left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called has worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. That's just a minor blip. What's been a thoroughly dominating performance.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last bit. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on return there, but a great interception. Get the offense the football at the 42. Chewing clock with the running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Breaks free. He's got the first and still going. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today. All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll have out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
This is really good pressure applied by the defense. They force him out to his left, but with nobody home, he decides to tuck it and go. He's able to turn it into a nice short game.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Takes the handoff again. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost almost too easy. Nice kick.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. And he'll be tackled short of the 25 by the coverage team. Would have been better off just to take a knee there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On first down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. Breaking free at the 35. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Oh, they got him. A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. The result is a sack and a turnover on down.